This is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man. It's May 2nd, 2020. Supposedly they're opening the states and stuff like that. Oh, this channel is to entertain, to educate, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. I want to apologize for yesterday. My program was a little bit short and sweet and fast, but I hadn't slept for all night. I was awake. I don't know why. It was just insomnia, like you wouldn't believe. Last night I slept about 5 or 6 hours, so I felt a lot better. But what's strange is a week before that, I was sleeping 15 hours a day, and I couldn't believe that. I'd get up and eat and go back to bed, get up and eat and go back to bed, get up and eat, do this for half an hour, whatever, go back to bed. And then April 30th, I guess it was, just before May 1st, I could not sleep at all. Just tossed and turned, tossed and turned. And I did that thing yesterday. It lasted about a minute, minute and a half, and that's all I could do. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, yesterday was a strange thing. I'll start with a joke. This is what you get when you cross the number one rapper in the United States and Charlie Brown. What do you get? M&M with peanuts. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, yesterday there's a couple things that happened. People don't realize it, but there is. Okay, Kim came out of the closet. He's been hiding for a while. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he came forward yesterday, May 1st, May Day, May Day, May Day. He came forward. So they need to kill his haircut guy, Whoever cuts his hair, they need to kill that guy. What do you get when you cross Margaret Chung with Mo from Three Stooges? You get Little Kim from Korea. Okay, what do you get when you cross Little Kim from Korea and Mo from the Three Stooges? Margaret Cho. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay, anyway, he showed up yesterday, May 1st. Okay, he showed up. Okay, they lifted the ban on the coronavirus. Corona! Those bastards, they killed Kenny. Coronavirus. Okay? Around this area, they lifted it up. I went out and got a few plants. That's why I'm not going to be doing my podcast anymore. I will, but not as much. Because I need to do my yard work, need to do my gardening and stuff like that. It just takes a little bit too much time. My views went down, too, since they opened the state, I guess, whatever they're doing, I don't know. Took the coronavirus off. But I was like up to 3,000 views a day. Now I'm down to about 2,000 in just one day, just that one day. It went down that fast. But I rode the wave. I rode the COVID-19 wave on my YouTube channel. I was getting 3,000 views a day. So I rode it. I'm pretty happy. I made a whopping, which was it, $36.27 since February 1st, from February 1st to May 1st. That doesn't sound very much to anybody, but to me, I did okay, man. I can't complain. $36, but I don't get it till I make $100. As soon as I get a $100 threshold, they'll send it to me. So I rode the wave for a short period. And the other thing, they opened the coronavirus. They opened it up, said, it's good to go out in public and blah, blah, blah. That's like the New World Order. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They can shut the country down. They can open it up. I don't know how many people died. I'm sorry that people had to pass away. But it's a man-made virus. Well, my hair's a mess, but oh well. Not here for a beauty contest. But another thing that's coming up, this is what's strange. Okay, it's a holiday. The United States' number one holiday, Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo's here in a few days, Okay, that's what's going to be strange. There's going to be a lot of Hispanics going out partying and visiting each other, having barbecues and stuff like that. So what if the coronavirus is there? So it's going to spread to the Hispanic community. And then they're going to say, well, it's the blacks and it's the Hispanic. This is a racial drug. Racial germ, you know what I'm saying? But still, people need to keep their social distancing. And Cinco de Mayo's coming up. Yay! I knew a lot of Hispanics. Like I said, I worked at the beat dumps and different things like that, and I've been around a lot of Hispanics in my day. They said in Mexico they never celebrated that. You know, they've heard of it before and stuff, but not like here in the States. You know, as soon as they cross the border, man, they're celebrating Cinco de Mayo, and that's kind of funny. Hispanics are funny characters, man. They're funny. Okay, like about 2 years ago, I guess it was, when when they were bringing in a lot of immigrants or whatever. Okay, let's see, AOC, yay, AOC, Alexandra, yay. They'd have this big parades of Hispanics, hundreds of them, thousands of them, man. Thousands of them be marching the streets. And they'd say, Alexander, we love you, we love you. Put AOC on a board and hang it up, you know, billboard and stuff like that. AOC, AOC. Some people say, what the hell does that stand for? In Spanish, I think it stands for A-OK or something like that. I don't know, you know. But what's strange is like those parades and stuff like that, you know, there's a lot of Hispanics, hundreds and thousands of them, man. And then they're bringing the Aztecs in the full reguera, you know. The headdress, the feathers, you know, everything from top to bottom, looking great. And then they have like a queen that comes out, looks like Selma Hayek, like in Dust to Dawn. Gorgeous lady, man. She's beautiful. Hopefully somebody's watching. But anyway, Selma Hayek's probably about the best thing coming out of Mexico. Besides, back in 1978, they used to sell quarter pounds of Acapulco gold for $100, man. But Selma Hayek's nice looking lady, man. When she did Dust to Dawn. Okay, the Aztecs would come out in their regalia and this and stuff, and then a bunch of Mexicans, Hispanics, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, and then say, Alexandra, we love you, we love you. Okay, but they don't realize 500 years ago, some guy named Cortez went and wiped out the Aztecs. He kidnapped Montezuma, I think his name was Montezuma or something like that, and murdered like 100,000 Aztec soldiers. This guy named Cortez, and that's her name, Alexandria. I don't know what her middle name is, Cortez. You know, they're probably related. And that's how dumb Hispanic people are. Voting the lady in or whatever, voting her 500 years ago, her ancestor killed off the Aztecs. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, crazy, crazy. But see, that's how the blood got tainted when Cortez came over. That's the way it is in all wars. Rape and pillage in the village past the jack. You know, that's what happens. They'll kill the soldiers, kill the men, and rape the women. And some of those women will get them pregnant and taint the blood. That's probably what the Aztecs and the Mayas and the Incas thought. When the Spaniards came over, they tainted their blood because they were pure Aztecs. You know what I'm saying? And that society disappeared somehow. But I can't believe 500 years later they're saying, Alexandra, we love you, we love you. 500 years ago, Cortez killed off the Aztecs. Today I'm just having water and M&M with peanuts. What else do I got to talk about? You know, it's a new world order. I'm glad somebody celebrated yesterday. You know, I'm glad. I really didn't want to do it because I was feeling terrible, but it was going on for like 40 days saying, you know, pass this on. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. But I was pretty pissed yesterday. I got 2 things in the mail. Money isn't everything. Money's not everything, you know. My light bill came. They charged me an extra $60 for irrigation, you know, to irrigate my lawn and stuff like that. For 3 months, it's going to be $180. That's how much it costs, $180 a year during the summertime for irrigation water here in Idaho. And I was a little bit upset about that. I thought maybe they'd wait a little bit longer, but they got me. And then to go live on YouTube, I had to up my megabytes, you know. I think it was one upload speed and 5 regular speed. So I upped it up to 5 upload speed and 40 megabytes speed to watch the internet. So they charged me, I think it was $75, $80 on that, you know. So I was a little bit upset about the money, but money isn't everything. Like I say, $60 for irrigation. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to plant enough fruits and vegetables. I already got the fruits planted anyway. You know, I got apples and rhubarb and plums and stuff like that planted. But I'm going to have to plant enough vegetables to pay for the $60 a month. So it'll be $180. But the peppers and stuff like that, they're $1 a piece, at the store. And what's strange too is I went there to get some more peppers, just to plant and stuff, to plant them, and they're out. I want habaneros. That's what I want. And it's like the toilet paper of the coronavirus. Peppers are hard to find for some reason. Bell peppers and habaneros. The jalapenos and the chili peppers you can find pretty easy, but the other ones, they're pretty hard. So I bought some garlic, and I bought peppers about a month ago when they first came in. I got those ready to plant. And I'm going to plant garlic this year for the first time. I'm going to start growing that. So really, people that are going to start a garden, what you need to do is you need to take your seeds and save your seeds from year to year to year to year. Because like peppers are pretty hard to find. And it's going to be pretty hard. And people aren't going to go back to work. Like I was just joking about the Hispanics. Okay, I heard this guy in the news that he needed a waiter. He's going to open up his business. But the waiter was making like $600 a week. That's with tips and everything. His wage plus his tips was about $600. Okay, they laid him off, so he was only making $428 or something like that a week for unemployment. And then the government kicks in another $600. So he's making over $1,000 a week, to be unemployed. And the boss calls him, and he really doesn't want to go. He goes, well, I think I got the coronavirus. Me and Jose, we can't come in, So he's at home drinking beer, drinking tequila and shit like that. But that's what's going to be bad, because some of those people, they did make money off the coronavirus. When you're only making $600 a week, and it goes up to $1,000, a little over $1,000 for not doing anything, that's a pretty damn good deal. But people need to still get a food dehydrator, get a juicer, stuff like that. Juice your fruits and vegetables and put them in water bottles, put them in the freezer, And then if you get too much of that, make wine out of them. And dehydrate your stuff, powder it out, make powder. And it'll last forever. Like you can even put them in canning jars and can them. And it'll last forever and ever, They found ships in the ocean 500 years later that had spices that was still good. So just powder that stuff out. Just don't waste anything. This stuff isn't over with yet. Like I said, Cinco de Mayo is coming up. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be out partying, And somebody there is probably going to have the virus. It's going to start all over again. It's a man-made virus, and some of the stuff's here in the United States too. It's just not China. There's a lot of evil people out there. That's why I was joking about Texas. That lady in El Paso, she was mean. All of a sudden, she just quit being a hater, I guess, because I was doing this, because I know she was probably watching this channel. But she was downgrading me for 2 or 3 months, because I was having about 5 to 10 very bad comments, and I'd delete her or block her or whatever. She'd make another name and go back on. I knew who it was. You go into those people's names and you look them up. And they have no subscribers. They have no videos. They have nothing. And as soon as I started doing this joke or whatever about the shape of Texas, it's a fat lady sitting on the toilet with no breasts or whatever. And El Paso was the asshole, taking his shit right into Juarez, dropping a big old baby Ruth in there. My comments or whatever it's called, the bad ones just stopped, because I was getting between 5 and 10 a day. And now I maybe get one, but I get a couple of good comments, saying they like my videos and stuff. But I'm not going to be doing the Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man very much anymore until I get my work taken care of, my garden and my lawn and stuff like that. But I want everybody to do that, just tear up part of your lawn, backyard or something like that, Some people try to ruin it too. That's what's sad. Some people try to ruin your garden. But say, for instance, you got tomatoes and peppers, have like a 4x8, like a big sheet of plywood that's that big. Put your tomatoes and your peppers in that one, and then have another one and plant turmeric, 4x8, as much turmeric as possible, and then powder that out and save that. And then the following year do garlic, and then the following year do something else, But have one for your main vegetables that you like. Tomatoes, I like tomatoes, and I like peppers, and beets. I like beets and stuff like that too. And then have another garden for stuff that you're going to use for your spices. Just grow as much as possible, and then just powder it out, because spices are going to get pretty expensive too. Garlic and anything. The prices are going to go up. And to me, I don't think the virus is over with. I don't think the virus is over. For the people that got this virus twice, give them a pen. Corona Extra. Give them a beer when they leave the hospital, and give them a lapel pen. But it's sad. It was sad. I don't think it's over. But they did open most of the places on May 1st. To me, it's Illuminati Day. People think, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. No, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They're going to get rid of us somehow. They don't need us. California start cleaning up, the air start cleaning up. Put people in there, and they do whatever they want for reals. And it's going to happen. But I don't know when I'm going to do another One-Eyed with a Fat Man. But thanks for watching, and I appreciate... I can't even think of her name, I'm sorry. Harris. Her last name's Harris. I shouldn't mention her name anyway. But she emailed me and said that she did that. Went to the door and yelled, "I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore." Right there, that makes my day, Just one person, that's all it took. Just one person, One more than me. Like I say, Christianity started with 12 disciples. Look where it's spread now. But we got to take care of the New World Order. It is coming. And I don't know what we can do about it, I have no clue. But this is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man. I don't know when I'm going to see you guys again, but God bless and have a good day. Have a good weekend.